What is up, guys? Welcome back to a vlog. I mean, I can't really call this a vlog. This is the Q&A video that you guys have been waiting for a while. I apologize, I put it off for a little bit, but I have hundreds of questions to go through. I had thousands, I kind of narrowed it down because a lot of them were duplicates, but what better place to do a Q&A than a China buffet? So let's get settled, let's get some food, and I'll answer some questions. We have food.
We're both clearly sushi lovers.
We were super hungry, so we're like, instead of going to a sit-down restaurant where you can have one meal, why not go where there's a lot of food? Sorry if this is not the best angle, but I got my phone. I'm gonna start answering some questions. So, I didn't make this video in time. I posted a poll on my Instagram for questions, and I was gonna use that as a reference, but I didn't have time, so I screenshotted a bunch of them. So I have a lot. So we'll just get right into it. First question coming from Ricer Miata. When are you coming to Florida? Soon. A lot sooner than you think. A lot sooner than you think. Junk Miata asked, are you stoked for the upcoming grassroots drift season with the E36? Definitely. I haven't been to a drift event in like a year and a half. I'm excited not just because... Geez, you guys hear that? He's a ripped one over there. I'm not just excited for the driving. I'm excited to see like all my friends that I haven't seen in a long time, all my drift friends, everyone out at Lock City. Especially the driving, obviously. I'm excited to actually drive. The new E36, just drifting at one time felt sick, and I'm definitely stoked to get back on the track. Hopefully you guys are as well. You guys are going to be there throughout the whole thing watching us, so definitely stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm definitely stoked. Mikey Machio asks, what's the plan for your channel? Thanks for the follow, by the way. You're my fave, Haggard OG. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. The plans for the channel are basically the same. It's going to be an all-around vlogging channel based around automotive and life vlogs. I don't really have like a set goal for the channel. I'm just going to post what I want to post, whether it be car videos, drifting videos, tutorials, cooking videos, vlogs with my girlfriend, anything that I think is a good video, I'll be posting. So there's not really like a set plan. Issa Dare Bear asks, out of all of the cars that I've owned, what is my favorite? Good question. I mean, it depends. Are you asking like a drift car or a daily? I would say, genuinely, I would say my Durango. I loved my Durango. I miss my Durango so much. That thing was like an absolute beast. It was so reliable until the tranny blew on me. But
Talk about your Durango on.
I know, like
I was gonna say the Durango.
I miss that thing so much. That was basically my favorite car. An all-around car because I could tow with it. I could drive it as a daily. I could drift in the winter because that thing was a beast in the winter. It had so much angle. Thank you. But out of drift cars, I would have to say the SR, definitely. That was my first powerful drift car, a car that I can actually slide well and not have to worry about power and being underpowered. It was awesome at Canyon Motor Speedway doing those crazy entries. I definitely missed that, but that was my favorite drift car. Nick Lake asks, what were some of the biggest things that helped you pass that stage where I was very down and unmotivated? Honestly, just realizing that there's people that care about you and that actually care about your well-being and how you're doing, and that will help you. You know, when you're in that state of mind, you think that no one wants to help you, that you're going to be stuck there forever, which is not true. just reaching out to someone and just talking and explaining the situation and just having someone to reciprocate definitely helps a lot. I'm not saying it will cure it, obviously, but that was one of the biggest things. And at the time, I was living at my grandma's house. I went from being with my best friends for 3 years, every day, all day, doing fun stuff, doing crazy stuff. And then it kind of went downhill, and then I ended up living in my grandma's basement at the time, making videos by myself with Damien, which was awesome as well, but it just wasn't the same. So I think being alone is what really set it off, but moving back to Torrington was also one of the things that really helped me. I was with Brendan. My girlfriend and I started talking again, which was a massive factor, so thank you, baby. I love you. But honestly, just realizing that you have people that care about you and that support you and want to help is the biggest thing to get past those points. And if any of you guys or Nick yourself are going through that, just keep your head up, realize that it's only a stage. There was a saying that I heard today: if you're going through hell, keep going, because you're going to get past it and you're going to live a fulfilling life. Everyone has those moments when they're super down, but just keep your head up, realize that there's people there, and you'll get through it. I kind of just answered this in the last question I just answered, but Andrew J _19_ asks, do you miss the old days with all of your friends in one place? 100%. There's still a big part of me that wishes that was still going on, but at the same time, if it wasn't, then I wouldn't be where I am today with who I am. But yes, I do miss it. Those were one of the best times of my life, not a lot of people get to experience that and get to experience living with their best friends for years and doing stuff that teens only dream of doing. I'm super grateful. Yes, I do miss it. We had some amazing times that I will never forget. Yeah, it was cool. I miss it. I've been seeing this question a lot. What are my plans for the E36s? The Drift E36 is pretty simple. It's basically where I want it. Excuse me. I have to get my good tires on. I have to get a good bumper. And basically it's just going to stay how it is. I might add my ASD hydro, so I have a hydro in it, but with that thing it's just going to stay how it is. I might tidy up the exhaust and do some other small things, but with the red E36, come spring, that's going to be my daily. I have those nice style 42s that came with the other E36, and I want to get some nice tires on and put on that. I also want to keep that basically how it is. It has the clean interior. The outside is pretty clean, besides like one dent in the driver fender that I gotta pop out. So not much. Honestly, I'm not gonna modify them much. Just keep them how they are. Maybe lower it a little bit more, but it's pretty basic and how I want it as of right now. Marston 1744 asked, would you collaborate with Jimmy Oakes? That is not even a question. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I miss you, dude. I'm definitely gonna have to head up there one day and chill at the shop and see what you got going on. I see your videos all the time. You guys are doing some crazy stuff down there with your cars, which is super dope. But definitely, I would definitely collaborate with him. I would love to meet back up with him and make a video. So stay tuned, and maybe you'll see that in the future. What'd you get, babe?
Just some soup.
Soup and General Towels. Check out General Towels. Thank you. Big period Tarzan asks, do you wish you could have finished the 302? What are you laughing at over there? Yeah, please. She's like, who is this dude recording in here? I definitely wish I could have finished it. I just didn't have the time or the money. I got the engine in the car. I got it running. I technically did drive it. I drove it out of the shop and then onto a trailer. But other than that, I didn't really do much with it. Honestly, I didn't have the space either, or the tools. If you watch the last video, I kind of explained at the end of the video that I just don't have the tools that I need to be able to do the stuff that I want to. But
Get you a shop.
yeah, I know.
And tools.
That's what I'm saying. Gotta go to Harbor Freight and just drop like $50 and get like a full set of tools. But I definitely wish I could have finished it. But to the dude that has it, I mean, it seems like he's doing pretty good with it. I saw he got it running. He did some donuts, so kudos to you, and hopefully you enjoy that thing. JFix101 asks, what keeps you positive? Honestly, just not focusing on the negative is a big one. You know, to keep positive these days, you know, the world is just full of hate and self-centered people that just want to ruin your day just because their day isn't going well. And, you know, if that happens, you can't allow that 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to ruin the rest of your day. So just not really focusing on the negative, kind of brushing it off is what keeps me positive throughout the day. When I first started YouTube, hate comments was like super hard to like overlook. Throughout the years of YouTube, I kind of learned to do that they're only doing that for attention or because their day isn't going well. And yeah, just not focusing on the negative is what helps me stay positive. I need some crab legs.
Your food's probably cold again.
You guys better appreciate this because I'm letting my food go cold here.
Oh no. I spilled the butter.
Spilled butter? Oh, you go like this, right?
Yeah, up the side. Very good.
See, I know my things. I'm sorry if this is making you guys hungry.
What was it?
It was a piece of shell. So, I've been getting a lot of questions Haggard related, which is inevitable. I knew I was going to. I didn't really want to get into it too much in this video. I told you guys from the beginning I didn't want to get involved with the drama. I didn't want to rehash a situation that was already done and over with. I will say that some of the stuff that went on, you know, behind the scenes, you know, off video was a little sketchy money-wise. You know, I was putting in my fair share of work and, you know, I was getting paid, but sometimes, you know, the money wasn't seen. But all the memories overweigh that by a million. But the question is, from Alex Morelli, I know you probably get this a lot, but are you and Orion still friends? I will say we are still friends. We haven't talked a lot. We probably talked like 2 or 3 times within the past year and a half. You know, I'm doing my own thing, he's doing his own thing. I wouldn't say there's any hard feelings. I'm not one to necessarily hold a grudge. You know, there's a more adult way of handling situations instead of, you know, calling people out and blah blah. But
The camera battery is about to die.
yeah, I know.
That's why I bring a new one.
Oh, thank you, thank you. We're still acquaintances. You know, we're not as close as we used to be. Obviously, we live in different states. But there's that question answered. I might clickbait this video a little bit. I apologize about that. But on to the next one. _H2O_10 asks, how do you become a YouTuber? Honestly, YouTube is such a big platform nowadays that a lot of people are doing the same content, and that is like the biggest problem, that everyone is basically fighting for a spot in certain subjects, whether it be cars, vlogs, gaming. You know, there's a lot of competition. So one of the biggest things is your ability to be unique and have unique content and have a personality that people want to watch. Me personally, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I've had YouTube channels from the early age of like 10, 11, you know, doing weird stuff, and I've had countless accounts that I can't even keep track of. I've done like a magic account, a video game account.
You should go check that out.
I'm not linking that. And you can, if you want to search for the magic account, you can, but I doubt you'll find it.
I'll post a comment.
But yeah, the biggest thing is just your ability to be unique and being persistent, posting constantly. You know, if you post 1 video, 2 videos, 10 videos, 20 videos, you're not gonna get that instant 100,000 views. It's all about persistence. If you look back on all the older YouTubers, they've had their channels for 10 years and they didn't see success until like the 3rd, 4th year. So it's all about being persistent and posting and not giving up. So yeah, that's my basic answer to that. John Hall 357 asked, how did you and your woman meet? So actually, fun fact, Marina and I were dating like basically at the time when Haggard was first taking off. 2014. And we met a long time ago. We've known each other for a very long time.
Probably like, you were like 11.
I was 11, so that'd be 10 years. 9, 10, 11 years we've known each other. She was, actually I got off at a friend's bus stop with my friend, which lived right next door to her. And she was outside in her front yard walking her dog Jack at the time. And I was talking to my friend, I was like, dude, like, look at that girl, she's so pretty, like, I really want to go and introduce myself. And this is when I had like really, really long hair.
Long brown.
Like long brown, like down here. That I was going through a phase, alright? Everyone does it. But yeah, come over here. But
and you had your lip pierced, I remember that. And you'd always wear your little necklace and your little vest.
Yep. She remembers me to a T back then.
Oh my god, he was so cute.
But
still
yeah,
so cute, but like cute. Like
I ended up walking up to you, and I basically just said, "Hi, my name is Cameron. Do you want to chill? Do you want to hang out?" And after that, basically every day I would get off at her stop and we would hang out. We both knew we had like a crush on each other, and we never really told each other.
And I'd throw you letters out of my window.
Yeah, like as I was walking away, she'd be like, "Hey, Cam, hey, catch this." But yeah, we dated back in 2014 for like 9 months. We went our separate ways.
That's when Haggard took off.
I did Haggard for a while. Then she lived her life for a little while. And then the whole thing happened. I moved back to Torrington and we started talking again, and then the rest is history.
We kept in touch though, like the entire on and off.
Yeah. But like I said, the rest is history. And now we're back together. Coolino07 asks, what are my dreams and aspirations? One thing that I'm really bad at is planning. And I've never really sat down and like looked at my life as in like making a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan. I don't know. My dreams and aspirations, that's kind of hard. You have to like really take a step back and think about that. Obviously, I want to be successful. I want to make good money. I want to live in a beautiful home. I want to have, yes, I want to have a nice shop. I want to have nice cars. And just live a nice life. YouTube, travel. So I mean, right there, I guess those are my aspirations, my dreams, is just to live a nice, fulfilling life with awesome stuff, with a person that I love, and in a state that is beautiful and not dreary and down like Connecticut is. So
we need that vitamin D every day, all day.
That basically wraps it up. If your question didn't get answered in this video, I apologize. I had hundreds of questions, thousands of questions that I had to sift through, and I kind of narrowed it down and screenshotted most of them that I wanted to answer. A lot of them were duplicates, but hopefully I answered a lot of stuff that you guys have been wondering, and yeah, definitely stay tuned for upcoming videos. You know, it's a bread and butter. Get that away from me. Definitely stay tuned for E36 videos, car videos. The first drift event is in 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 9 days.
Saturday.
9 days, which I'm super, super pumped about.